get away from this jetty, I will turn around. So this is the jetty. I'm just gonna make sure I don't show anyone. Obviously, that's the tourist centre there. Just have to make sure I don't get anyone. That's the River's Edge Cafe there, and that's the Northern Township back there. That's the markets that's the park over there where the markets happen. And this is the Avon River next to the. I just had a morning coffee, looking at the river. It's absolutely beautiful. This is the majesticness of Northern. It is stunning. This is actually probably one of the most beautiful places in the world. So now I'm going to turn it around, and just so I can be mindful that I don't put anyone else in the background. That's the pathway down there. That's where the Avon descent starts, just behind. I'll show you that another time. Just get past these people.
So, because that's like.
That's the River's Edge Cafe. I just had my coffee in, and I put my glasses on now. Got to go down the steps. Finding steps really hard to go down. So just excuse me as I go down these steps. They really hurt. No, the steps really hurt my knees. So we're going to cross that bridge. Sorry, everyone. I was wondering whether I should start this before or after going down the steps. Okay. All right, now. I'm just going to put my sunnies on as well. So the reason why I'm doing this live is because I just had a really incredible appointment. Plus, I had a coffee at a River's Edge Cafe, and it has the most beautiful vista. You sit there having a coffee looking on that river, it's heaven. It's heaven, like seriously. And this day in Northern is heaven. So I was going to a pram. I'll wait till they pass and then I'll show you the view. I might not talk while they're going past. That's the flour mill over there. I don't know if you can see it. There's 3 bridges. We've got one here. This one swings. We've got this bridge, which is the main bridge that takes you out to Perth. This is the walk bridge. And then that bridge over there. Hello. Oh, I get really dizzy when it starts swaying. Oh. The bridge is swaying. It makes me want to vomit. The bridge is swaying because there's all those people that just walk past. It makes me a bit dizzy. Okay, I'm going to show you now. So it's the walkway bridge. Isn't it beautiful? How stunning. There's the flour mill. Look at that beautiful sky and look at it reflecting on the water. This is heaven. I believe Northern is one of the most beautiful places in the world. It's just absolutely stunning. I wish I could take a photo of that. I can if it was a video, I could. Yeah, so I live up there, and that if you go that way, you're heading down to Perth. So Perth is that way. And then that's the cafe that I was just sitting at. So yes, so basically today I just got off a 1-hour phone counselling appointment with this wellness centre company, and I said yes to the counselling. I got offered this. It's free, which means it's tax paid somewhere along the line. So it's not free, but you know what I mean. Anyways, it's a service provided. And I wasn't really sure how it was going to go. I said yes to a course. I really need help for for my mental health. I've needed help for. I've been trying to get help. I've been trying to get some good quality support and help for many years, since I was in my mid-20s or something. So I say, if something feels right, I say yes. And this is called the Wellness Centre. So I thought that's a good name for a company. And if I lived closer to Perth, I could face to face, because I live in the wheat belt. They only do phone. Thanks for letting me. Sorry, I just lost this breeze. It might be all right when I turn around. So yes, what happened here with this? So yes, what happened here with this? Like, if it's a suitable insurer, I said, I don't even know what it is I can really share with you over the phone. I'm not even comfortable talking. We can end it now. It's up to you. I said, well, my issue is, what are your parameters? What are you capable of giving? Areas that I can help with, but I don't know what I can can't do with you. What you can or can't. This is actually funny. Sorry, this segue. I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be there, but maybe it is. It's a sculpture. It's really amazing. Someone should put it in the middle of the pathway. It looks like a hand, doesn't it? But I actually think someone just brought it there last night, hey? I'm pretty sure someone just put it there, hey? Isn't it cool? Anyways, I did it. I said to her, like, seriously, there is so much I'd love to talk to you about. There's so much I need help with. Because I've got like as I've shared with you all, like I was seeing this amazing Christian counsellor through my church. And the other day she said to me, I saw her on Tuesday, and she said to me, I'm going to make one more at a concession rate, and then after that, she didn't say I don't know what we're going to do. She just says we can have. I can work it that we've got one more session, right? I said, oh yeah, one more. That's in 3 weeks, so that's really cool. And then I think I've got to put my hat. I think you guys are going to hear that wind. Anyways, then what happened was, sorry, I had this option of this wellness centre, so I thought, yep, I'm gonna see how this phone consult scenario goes. And today it went really well. So basically, said to the lady, I'm a Christian. No, I said something like, in God's grace, I trust that we're going to be able to work out a way to work together. She goes, I'm sure God. I can't remember exactly what she said now. But she was like, I said, so are you a Christian? She goes, yes. I went, oh, thank the Lord. And I said, are you trauma informed? And she goes, it's an area that I want to become an expert in. I haven't got my full qualifications yet, or something like that. And I said, so it's saying to me, it's a huge area of interest, and you really understand trauma. She goes, yes. And then she said, I work with a lot of complex trauma clients. I said, over the phone? She goes, yes. I said, okay, cool, all right, cool. Well, then maybe this is going to work. Fantastic. It's just gotten really cold all of a sudden. Look at this car. And then what happened was, I went, okay. And then we just did some preliminary stuff, and then God said to me, trust her. And I went, okay. And boom, boom, boom. And I told her so much. And I asked her to take notes. We ended our session with a big prayer, and she covered everything that we discussed today. But we discussed a lot today, a lot. And this isn't a counselling session, a counselling program where I've got a limited amount of sessions. Oh, it's cold. So this is exciting, everyone. And it's always going to be over the phone. I said to her, I've really got to let my fears go. of doing stuff over the phone. I get scared even just answering my phone sometimes. Got to let that go. So God's grace, God was working. So it's surrendering, because I was like, this is God. And she said to me that she was being really clear to me that she felt like it was God also that really brought us two together. And oh, this is so exciting, everyone. And I just felt the real need to share just that surrender process, because I said yes to the counselling, the phone counselling, because of the wellness centre, good name. It's a service provided for people in the wheat belt. Well, also what's actually happened as well, as a lot of you know, is since the C19 tyranny, hang on a second here, since the C19 tyranny, one of the good things that actually came out of that was all of the how much stuff you can do over the phone and online, and we've got a world now where services are more readily accessible for those who are in isolation and in isolated places. So that's fantastic. That's a really awesome outcome. And the government pretended that they care about mental health and put all this money towards mental health. But really, they've done that to siphon it back somehow, because they've took DBT away, which is dialectical behaviour therapy. And that was one of the only proven ways to heal complex post-traumatic stress disorder. Proven to be the only way to heal it, and yet that got slashed. So if you talk to people who work in the mental and medical sector, you'll see where all the funding got slashed. So all that supposed money that got injected into mental health, it didn't really. It's just more siphoning. Segue, it's the same as the NDIS culture. All this money allocated to NDIS, but the clients don't get it. They make it impossible to put your grants in or get the funding that you deserve, and then they take it back going, oh, they don't need it, we'll reuse it. But that's all illuminated, it's all been illuminated. How beautiful is this? So basically, in surrender and faith and trust, this is where people go down there to little gateway going down to the river for the Avon descent. And what am I trying to say? Hang on a second, the wind stopped. I'll take it out of my hat and start doing some vista shots. Just this process of, that's what we said in the joy of God. She said in the joy of God. That was actually her language, in the joy of God. It's really, it's wonderful working with. Just show you, I'll see if I can do this. Hello. There's the mill. There's the fountain. Where'd the fountain go? Oh, hang on. Oh, look, we got some grey clouds coming in. It's alright. This time last year was freezing cold and lots of rain, so it's quite interesting this year. There we go, there's the fountain. It's beautiful, isn't it? Northam is a spectacular town. It's really stunning. And you got all these old buildings, like all these beautiful, beautiful old buildings. And that one, no, it's not that one there, but there's two down there. It's an old homestead, it's a B&B. There's quite a lot of really nice bed and chalet type scenarios. Not chalet, I didn't mean to say that, sorry. Bed and breakfast, just bed and breakfast type places. Homesteady and old school. So, good place to, and we're talking about beautiful old buildings, like really nice. And in general, the weather is incredible. Really, this place is just heaven. It's magic. Okay, so in God's grace, I was going to do a walk around the square and then I was going to turn it off. I get distracted when there's other people walking around, but I probably have to get used to that if I'm going to do more outdoor YouTubes. I saw a YouTube channel the other day of a lady doing some stuff in a public park with her YouTube channel, and it was so funny because this person came along with their kids and she had to go, oh, she goes, I'm actually in the middle of recording, could you please just go just a little bit further with your child? And he goes, oh, okay, no worries. But there was a moment there, she was trying to do what she was doing, you couldn't hear anything because the child was in their cute little way going, that was in another language as well, so the child was speaking or excitedly about something, and the father's like, and then she realised, oh no, that's too loud. Oh, sorry, could you please? I'm in the middle of recording. Could you please? But I thought, how cute doing a public. I've been so there's a pathway here. And anyways, good on her for telling the guy she was recording, because he's like, oh, of course. So this is a pathway that goes under the bridge, and then you can follow that track, and you can follow that all the way along the river. And just so you know, on the other side of this bridge to the left, way up there, is where I walk. Actually, I'll just keep it open for you. I'll show you. This is the bridge. I'll just watch these people walk past and then I'll take a photo of this. Oh. So there's the Perth. See the 2J Perth sign? So to the left is Perth. And this is up there. And to the left, way up there, is where I walk the dogs. But at the moment, this is town. And I don't actually do this walk very often because, as you can see, I don't have the dogs with me. I have done this walk. I did this walk with my son and my daughter-in-law. I had the two dogs, and had the two dogs on lead, and it's just not really that fun. I'd rather do the river. So here's this view here. Good old beautiful northern, hey? Bit windy. And this is the other side of the bridge. So it's up that to the left, that way. That's where I normally walk with my dogs, way up there. So we just walk way up there. So beautiful, isn't it? So beautiful. So beautiful. It's just absolute heaven. See? The flour mill in front. Sorry about the hat squashing it. What I'm going to do when I get more professional is I'm going to get one of those muck things that goes over your microphone. So, and I'll probably get one of those stick things, those self-sticky things. That's what happens when you get more professional. It will happen, don't you worry. I love this. I love it when you're coming from Perth. So you drive in from Perth and you turn left and you drive down this road, and then you see the beautiful river and the fountain, and then there's lights all across that bridge, so at night time it's all lit up and extremely beautiful. Absolutely so beautiful. But yeah, I don't do this walk very often anymore. When my husband and I first came to Northern, we did this walk a lot because it was just us two. And then we had our little dog, and when he was a pup it was easy, of course. But then we just started doing the roads. Then we just started doing the big walks along the river. And it's a treat. It's a treat doing these walks, because it's not very often I do them. And this is a spectacular time of year, late autumn, early winter. It's been getting light at 7 a.m. now, so late. This was getting light at 5 a.m. before, so winter's not far off. But I have to say, this year compared to last year is really different. We had lots more rain last year, way colder. It was freezing. had the fire lit this time last year. I was going to light the fire last night, but my wrist just couldn't handle the concept of chopping wood. Bugger. So I'm thinking, and I did have I had one friend who's a neighbour come over because his dog's got a yeast allergy, and so he brought me a big bag of wheat dog food, and it was an interesting conversation. He was once what I would call a really trusted good friend, but our friendship's sort of gone on the wayside because he and another friend of mine started developing the feels for each other, which is awesome. I was really happy about that, and I just thought, yay, this is fantastic. But then for some reason they both decided to drop me off out of the picture for about 3 weeks or something, and I was like, yeah, well, that's your prerogative, whatever. But then they both decided that it was their right to say, hey, you haven't been in contact for the last 3 weeks. I'm thinking, hang on a minute. You guys haven't been in contact with me. Yes, and I haven't been in contact with you. I'm grieving a marital crisis. Why should I be having to ring you up and contact everyone? I can barely breathe. That's not my responsibility. And you guys have the ability to contact me. Don't throw that shit on me. Don't throw that shit on me just because you guys are having the cutesy feelsy wheelsies and only thinking about each other, and then all of a sudden you realise you haven't thought of me for 3 weeks and you feel guilty, and then you go, hey, but you haven't contacted us. You didn't remind us that we've forgotten about you. Fuck off. Seriously. It's not my responsibility to appease your guilt, mate. I was like, you got to be kidding me. People are so weird. And it was really funny when it happened because I had to go out of hand. Like all this other stuff happened on that particular day. It was, when was it? It was... it was early January or something, and it was so funny because this thing happened and I just went, stop lying. But it was actually God that made me go, stop lying. I was like, and in my own house. And then by saying that, it escalated into this situation that was quite ridiculous, and I said, you may remove yourself out of my home, you're violating my personal space. And then my friend Brad was there at the time. He and I were working on my house, my husband's and my house. And anyways, it was so funny because he was like, what was all that about? I said, oh, that's what you call someone not wanting to be held to account. and me, wow. And I said to heap of other friends afterwards, wow, it's the first time ever I've just gone, doof, stop straight away. Hand of God. Woof. It was so amazing because it was actually like this energy. It was God going right next to me, backing me up, going, no more abuse. Stand up for yourself. No more. When people slip into that crap, woof. Remember, I'm here for you. Love yourself. So it was interesting when that neighbour / friend of mine came around yesterday, because it was very sort of, sort of superficial, but a lot of relationships are, aren't they? A lot of relationships are quite superficial. To tell you the truth, I don't like superficial relationships at all. I'm not good at them, that's for sure. I love authenticity, but it's okay. Thanks for the Anyways, and then I had another Christian friend come over. Well, that first dude, the neighbour's not a Christian, but the second dude that came over is a Christian, and he was coming over to look at some stuff in the property to see what he can help me out with. So that was interesting. That's trusting God, because God's saying, I will provide you. You don't have to do all this on your own. I will provide the help that you need. And I'm like, okay, I trust you. And last night, yesterday, I had a really hard day, feeling really overwhelmed. There's the river. I was feeling so overwhelmed. Oh, please, good Lord, take this overwhelm away from me. Is what I was basically saying most of yesterday. I accept this journey. I trust you. I know all's well. Please help me stop falling into this space of doubt and worry and overwhelm. And I've got to work out ways to manage the land and the house. Just things like chopping wood, for winter. Like I need help with that. Just finding that my body can't do things like that anymore. Just a simple thing of chopping the wood to be ready for winter. These things do set off the egotistical human fear because we need to be warm. Yet, in full trust of God, the joy of surrendering to God, blessings abound, and somehow, God shall provide, or He is, and I'm not receiving it because I haven't opened up to it yet, the help with getting the firewood so I can have warmth at night. And how's this? We haven't done a full-blown winter yet. It's not freezing cold like last year yet. So I'm like, thanks God, getting more and more time to get ready for this winter that's pending. I feel sorry for the hang on, my wrist is hurting. I've got to move. This is my injured wrist. The farmers are having it hard. That's the problem. So we've got this beautiful weather. How's this? This is a bird observatory deck. Stunning, hey? So that's I don't know what you can see. That's the bridge that we just crossed. We were just over there before. I'll pull you out of the hat. Hang on. You want to be pulled out of the hat? Okay, pulling you out of the hat. That's funny. So, little swans. And that's where we just walked across that bridge. That was the other side of the river. That's the walk bridge that we walked across. It's a nice square. So that's the horrible rubbish that people keep putting in the river. Now there's 3 of them. Oh yeah, 2 females and 1 drake. 2 ducks and 1 drake. Yep. Okay. Anyways, yeah. Basically, being receiving to God's blessings is a big deal. Remaining in full surrender, faith and trust that all is well, all has been provided for. Not falling into any form of fear. It's constant. It's constant. So anyways, what I'm going to do today, while it's still sunny. Oh yeah, the farmers don't have any rain. We've got a really nice winter, but the farmers aren't getting the rain that they need. So it's sort of sad. There's these 2 ladies about to walk past. Hang on a minute. It's sort of sad, we've got this beautiful winter. We're all enjoying it, but the farmers, as a result of struggling, which is not so great. We do need the rain. Rain's crucial. How beautiful is this day?
Lovely, isn't it?
I was just thinking about the farmers. They're needing the rain, aren't they?
The rain, yes, but
are they doing okay? Or
yeah.
Do you know, are they struggling a lot, or are they?
I don't know.
Okay.
But it's beautiful.
It is beautiful for us.
Most of it.
I know. I'm really, really feeling blessed. Thank you. Yeah, so apparently they don't know if the farmers... So right now, if we don't start getting some rain soon, the farmers are really going to start struggling. So, yeah. But for us, the people just walking around and not running the farm, it's heaven. That's what I find interesting about what's a blessing for us is not necessarily a blessing for the other. And it's like, it's an interesting conundrum, isn't this? And this is what God has to deal with. Well, I'm giving you a belated winter. And for all the people with arthritis, I've got arthritis. And those 2 lovely old ladies probably had arthritis. So for us, this weather's beautiful. Like I'm not even wearing a jumper. This is not a woolen scarf. I'm not wearing a beanie, not wearing gloves. like there's a crispy sort of crispiness in the air that makes your nose and your fingers a little bit ouchy because it's just that little bit chilly. But it's beautiful as well. It's really beautiful. So I'm almost back at the cafe, so I'm going to wrap it up now. So God bless. Trusting, always trusting God. God is providing me someone to help me chop firewood. I'm sure of it. And I know that, oh, I'll turn it around, hang on. All is perfect. There we go, look at them. Aren't they beautiful? And there was another one over there, but oh, there it is. You might see it moving just a little bit in the beautiful hay. So there we go, gorgeous ones. Bless. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for all our blessings and for your love. We are so grateful. Thank you for your mercy, your ongoing protection, and in full surrender, I trust, I have full faith that all I need is being provided for. God bless. Thank you, everybody. Lots of love. Bye. Turn this off. Goodbye. God bless everyone. Thank you, God. I just want to share with you that this button that I have to press, not only is it small and hard to see, it's actually you press it and it doesn't go off, so it's not as easy as it looks. God bless everyone. God bless. I trust that you're all having full faith in God as I am working on and receiving the blessings of God as I am accepting. It's just a joy. It's a joyful life when we accept and surrender God's love and joy, protection of us. Keep well. Lots of love. Bye. God bless. This button, I'm telling ya, it doesn't want to turn off. Oh, good Lord. Okay. Oop. This is not me, okay? This is a... Okay, see ya. God bless. Woohoo! Love you all. Keep well.